here for the Nottingham Northstars marching unit.
It's the same ones, man.
I know.
I'm like so sad. I need some.
If you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. Let's meet today's adoptable pets of the game. Our dog today is Sheba. Sheba is an energetic, playful 4-year-old gal ready for fun and games. She is exuberant and high energy and will benefit from an active family that can take her on hikes and excursions that will sap some of her energy. She is instantly friendly when greeting new people, jumping up for attention and pets. She will benefit from some training so that she learns how to greet people more politely. Sheba seems social and curious about other dogs, but also snarky and easily frustrated. She may be able to have dog friends if introduced properly, with gradual introductions with low-key playmates. She will be best as the only dog in the household. Our cat today is Honey. Honey is a beautiful 3-year-old long-haired tabby who spent the last 6 months in the shelter recovering from a broken pelvis. We suspect that she was hit by a car before being brought to the shelter by a good Samaritan. Her injury left Honey a little sensitive in the hind end, so an adult-only home would be ideal. The Hamilton Township Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays until 7 p.m., and closed on Sundays. Visit more of their adoptable pets and learn about volunteer and foster programs at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter. 14-6 at the half here. It's been kind of a back and forth game. The momentum has shifted here and there between both sides. We've seen some good we've seen some good offensive possessions out of Hamilton, whether it was that passing touchdown that they had earlier. We've also seen some good possessions from Nottingham, and the possessions that they've had have just been stifled by the penalties, Fish.
Yeah, Nottingham's been their own worst enemy in this game so far, and a lot of holding calls and a lot of just bad calls that they, pre-snap calls, things like that, and it really has stifled them. Hamilton has actually been given a couple of chances. They've gotten the ball in excellent field position a couple times and didn't take advantage of it the first time. Did take advantage of it when they got the really short punt. And other than that, though, Nottingham's defense has done a pretty good job of really racking those guys up, and the North Stars offense has just been playing everybody. I mean, everybody in uniform seems to be getting a touch today. So, why don't we check out the stats here first? And we got, let's see, we'll run through the scoring first. It was a scoreless first quarter. In the second quarter, Hamilton took a 6-0 lead when John Chatham grabbed a 23-yard touchdown pass from Yandel Vargas, but the extra point was blocked. So that put the Hornets up 6-0. And then Nottingham's Lewis Cassidy, who we've been calling all year for defense, has been running the ball today. He scored on a 7-yard run around the left end. The run failed for Nottingham, so it remains 6-6. And then Jamal Valentino, with his own long run, set up his own 1-yard TD run. Cassidy scored on the conversion. That made it 14-6, and that's where we stand right now at halftime. And the homecoming queen was just announced, if you couldn't tell, in the background. And let's take a look at these stats. We have for Hamilton, Brian Boswell, this is rushing, 7 carries for 22 yards. Makai Lott, 1 carry for 16. Nasir Raldai, 1 carry for 1. And Yandel Vargas, 1 carry for 0 yards. Rushing, Hamilton 10 for 39. Passing, Vargas is 4 for 5 for 41 yards. Nasir Raldai, 1 catch for 9. John Chatham, 1 for 23 and a score. Chase Muni, 1 for 9. Daniel Figueroa, 1 for 0. total offense for the Hornets. 80 total yards on 15 total plays. So Nottingham has actually, when you look at these team stats, Nottingham has doubled up on them play-wise, running plays, and possession and yardage-wise. Nottingham has run 30 plays and gained 163 yards, while so 30 plays to 15 plays, 163 to 80. So they doubled up there for Nottingham for rushing. Lewis Cassidy, 4 for 30. Sam Faiflin, 8 for 33. Jamal Valentino, 4 for 32 with a TD. Cassidy also with a TD. Dante Vasquez, 2 for 10. Cole Funk, 3 for 9. And they lost 14 yards as a team on a bad snap on a punt. So I guess you put that under team yardage. So they lost 14 rushing as a team. Passing-wise, Antonio Martinez got the start. He was 1 for 4 for 12 yards. And then Dante Vasquez entered. He went 4 for 5 for 31 yards. So overall, Nottingham 5 for 6 for 43 yards passing. Receiving, Reggie Brophe 1 for 1. Cole Funk 2 for 22. Fabian Arroyo 1 for 11. So we have also in the other categories, first downs, Hamilton's got 4. Punts, 1 for 26, I think, at 1 for 38 with the wind. And penalties, 5 for 45. Nottingham, 6 first downs, 1 punt for 9 yards. Penalties, this is telling, 10 for 80 for Nottingham. So 10 penalties for 80 yards. So Nottingham has really struggled in that respect. So that's it for now. And let's take a look at what happened in the CVC last night. Well, in Mercer County, amongst Mercer County teams.
Yeah, it's been busy.
Yeah, in the WJFL. We had some really good games last night. And obviously the biggest one of them all was the battle for the Capital Division title between Notre Dame and Hopewell. And the winner by a nose was Notre Dame, which took a thrilling 35-34 win over the Bulldogs when A.J. Serace, he threw a 50-yard TD pass to Michael Quinn, and Chris Scarborough added his 5th extra point with 1:54 remaining for the winning points. Hopewell tried driving for the winning score. Cameron Bailey ended the threat with an interception, and a missed extra point by the Bulldogs after one of their TDs proved to be the difference. Scarborough was 5 for 5. That kid is Mr. Automatic.
Really?
Tough loss for Hopewell. They had leads of 14-0, 21-7, and 28-14. But the 9-0 Irish just kept battling back. Serace threw for 150 yards and 3 TDs. He also rushed for 65 yards and 2 TDs. Gabe Winowich ran for 121 yards. Quinn had 4 pass catches for 94 yards and 2 scores. And Leon Kilcommons had a TD catch to put to pull Nottingham or Notre Dame within that 1-score deficit. For Hopewell, Milan Desai threw 159 yards and 2 TDs, but Hopewell slipped to 7-2 with the loss. Excuse me. Much like last year, Robbinsville's finishing strong. It beat West Windsor Plainsboro 14-13 for its 4th straight win. Christian Napierkowski caught a TD pass from Luke Knuskin, and Grayson Hopkins had a 37-yard pick 6. And Hopkins kicked both extra points, which proved to be the difference. Connor Satoraju had a TD run for West Windsor. The Ravens improved to 5-4, while the United dropped to 6-3. In another game we had here on BCB, along with the Notre Dame Hopewell game, Trenton and Ewing both snapped scoreless droughts, but only one could win the game, and that was the Tornadoes, who took a 28-13 victory. Keyshawn Worthen was just a man on possessed last night. Rushed for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns, and was just simply everywhere on defense. And Sabrina Melvin and Janelle Lintz also scored. Cordell Sloan and Jairus Williams had TD runs for Ewing. Williams came in at quarterback for Ryan Gregg, who sprained his ankle and threw for 122 yards. And Brian Carter had 4 catches for 69 yards for the Devils. Each team had been shut out in its previous 2 games, so both of them happy to at least get on the scoreboard. The Tornadoes improved to 3-6, snapping a 5-game losing streak, and Ewing fell to 2-7. Allentown stayed hot, and Hightstown remained cold as the Redbirds took a 45-13 win to clinch the outright Valley Division title. In winning their 7th straight, the Redbirds got 150 rushing yards and 3 TDs from Daniel Cruz. What a night he had. He rushed for 115 yards and 3 TDs, and caught 5 passes for 101 yards and 2 TDs. So Cruz scored 5 TDs on the night. Quarterback Luke Waddell rushed 60 times for a score and threw for 171 yards. So that kind of covers it from last night. Allentown has won, 7 in a row.
Wow.
And Hightstown has dropped, I think, 4 or 5 in a row. Hightstown's really stumbled lately. I think they're 3-5, so I think 4 in a row. I think they were. Oh no, they might be 3-6. It might be whatever. They're on a losing streak. Now the playoffs start next week, and we don't know exactly who's where, but in looking at the power rankings, it appears that Allentown and Hopewell should both get in for South Jersey Group 3. West Windsor-Plainsboro looks like it'll qualify for South Jersey Group 5, and that'll be the first time that happens since they merged, since North and South merged.
Right.
And Notre Dame, 9-0, they'll be in the meat grinder known as Non-Public A, which features Bergen Catholic, the #1 team in the state, and just all kinds of other mashers. Right now, Notre Dame is 7 in the rankings, so not sure they'll get a home game. And that's going to be rough. I mean, those teams they spend the fall playing really good hard competition, and Notre Dame, let's face it, they're not playing great competition playing around here, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's the conference you're in. You got to play it, and then let's hope for the locals. Let's hope for local pride that some of these teams can do some good things. We've hit a drought here over the last several years, not really getting many wins, and we had some glory years in the early 2010s when Nottingham or Steinert reached the finals. Nottingham won a championship.
Yep.
Hopewell beat Lawrence in the championship game, and things were going great back then, and things are sort of scumbled now. But
second half starts with an onside kick, and it looks like
Onside kick.
Nottingham got the ball on the onside kick.
How about that, huh?
Little bit of a Sean Payton-esque start here for the Northstars, starting out this second half the same way his Saints started out the second half of the Super Bowl with a recovered onside kick there. James Walters with the beauty of an onside kick there. Oh no, I didn't even realize we had a Hornet go down too.
Yeah. Ooh, they're carrying him off.
Looks like 23 Brody Hunt. He can barely putting any weight on that leg, so we can only hope for the best that he's okay.
Yep.
They were able to get him off rather quickly, so that's for the best, I would assume.
They didn't even go for the ball. They weren't even prepared for it.
So again, I say I hope he's okay as Nottingham gets ready to start this second half.
Well, let's see if Nottingham can take advantage of it.
Vasquez remains the QB as a toss to Funk, delivers a big stiff arm, makes another couple guys miss, but pretty much just gets back to the line of scrimmage there. Maybe one there.
Yeah, Cole Funk is not really a power runner.
More of a finesse guy for sure.
Yeah.
At the Hornet 40.
I mean, he runs hard.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
But he's not like a Valentino or a Faithlin in that respect.
Nah, see, because that's the thing. Valentino, I would like to think that Faithlin's the perfect mix between Valentino and Cole Funk. Because you give the ball to Valentino, you're not tackling him.
Right.
If you give the ball to Funk, you have to catch him. And Faithlin is just like, he's real slippery, and he can run you over if necessary.
Right.
It's a big three-headed monster back there that they use to perfection most of the time. Vasquez again in the single back set. This one goes to Valentino, who's got another big run under his belt there as he continues to roll forward, and it looks like he's going to get enough for the first down.
Into a North Star first.
Straight hard straight running right up there, like you said, right up the gut.
Keeping him up. Are they not going to give him?
No.
They're not going to give him the first down. Never mind. It's going to be 3rd and inches, I would call it.
Correction, 3rd and inches for the North Stars.
Nottingham starting out hot with this drive, looking to keep it going with another set of downs here. I formation look. Again up the middle, this is Sam Faiflin. Faiflin's got a lot more room than just that 1 yard. He slips off a 1. He's bringing him with him, and he's finally brought down at the 15-yard line. Sam Faiflin getting it going in the second half for the North Stars.
Yep, Faiflin just found a hole, just started running, and those guys were just trying to hang on.
Brought down there by Vincent Lacey after, unfortunately, getting dragged another 5-10 yards there with Faiflin, but still able to bring him down there before he could get into the end zone to extend the North Star lead.
It's a 24-yard pickup for Faiflin. And this is important. I mean, when you recover an onside kick, it's important to keep that momentum going. You know, you put yourself in good field position. You want to just snowball that.
This is Valentino. He cuts it to the left side, and he's got a lot of room. Nobody in front of him to the pylon. Touchdown, Nottingham. Jamal Valentino with another touchdown, giving a Spider-Man celebration into the end zone there as he extends this lead for Nottingham, make it 20-6.
Well, Valentino didn't have to be a bruising guy there. He just he's not known for his speed to get around the end, but he did just that, and he easily made it into the end zone. That's twice now that Nottingham is going around the left side of that line to score. So you really got to give Nottingham's line a lot of credit for the blocking on those plays.
This is the first kick attempt for the North Stars today, but we do have a flag, and that's going to be an offsides on the Hornets. I assume that will be assessed on the kickoff.
Offsides.
I don't think so, because they're going for 2, so they just move it up.
Oh, they're going for 2 now, yep.
North Stars going for the 2-point conversion.
Well, we thought we were going to see a PAT there for James Walters, but looks like the offense is coming right back out onto the field here to go for 2. Wouldn't be surprised if it's right back to Valentino here up the gut.
Yeah, he's in there, so.
Then again, I've been wrong before. I'm wrong a lot with these things. That's why I'm not a coach.
Yeah, Flash and I were talking about that last night, how wrong we always are.
It happens more often than it should.
but will continue to happen.
And there's Cassidy busting to the outside there for the 2-point conversion, using every bit of that speed to get into the end zone to make it 22-6 Nottingham.
Well, that's just a great start to the half for Nottingham. Come out, get the onside kick, and then convert on it with a really impressive drive. I mean, after getting no yards on the first play, they got 9, 24, and 16.
The Hornets will be looking to come out and respond here with their first drive of the second half. Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. The Special Education Parent Advisory Group is meeting at Crockett Middle School Library on October 30th from 6 to 7 p.m. The topic will be Understanding Your Student's IEP, and it will be presented by Dr. Christy Schutzvincelli. Nottingham High School will be having a holiday market on November 18th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 1055 Klockner Road. There will be local crafters, unique vendors, gifts, music, and more. And the District Community Relations Committee will be meeting from 5 to 6 p.m. on November 14th. Register online to attend. Questions can be sent to dcr@htsdnj.org. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The Division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the Divisions offer free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinics. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Getting ready for this kickoff here after nothing short of impressive drive by Nottingham to start out this half. Coming out here and surprising the Hornets with an onside kick and just being able to turn it into points right away. The momentum has to be insanely shifted right now to them.
Yeah, you would think. I mean, they've gotten 3 touchdowns in a row now. Maybe they'll try another onside kick.
Wouldn't that be something?
I don't think so. Nope.
That's the longest onside kick I've ever seen.
Yeah, they screwed that one up.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I caught myself off guard. John Chatham on the return there. Wasn't able to get too much after receiving it, but we do have a flag. Zebras are discussing. A face mask on the Northstars here. That's going to be another 5 yards added on to that penalty. That penalty brought to you by Foot Locker.
At their own 41.
Ball at the 39-yard line here for the Hornets starting their offensive possession.
41.
Excuse me.
Yes, they're going that way.
Vasquez under center. Drops back looking for a quick pass, and it's in his hands and dropped. Intended receiver was Christian Patterson there. Unable to bring it in there. Looked like it hit him right in the numbers and just bounced right out. That's 2nd and 10.
Probably trying to run before he had it, and you do that, you lose focus.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Clouds hanging over the field now.
I was just thinking that.
Looks like we could have some spurts
They
of
looked
rain.
they looked real menacing when they were coming in over from that way. It looked like they were in for some trouble. As of right now, it's as dry as can be despite the weather that was yesterday. Shotgun set now. Quick handoff, and he lost the snap. And Cassidy's got the ball. A fumbled handoff there by the Hornets leads to a fumble, and Lewis Cassidy, who's been all over the field today, gets the fumble recovery and gets the Northstars the ball back with an already hot offense to start this half. Cassidy doing everything he can to get this crowd up and going now. He's feeling it just as much as they are.
Sure is. Jeez.
Fumble recovery by the Northstars to Kai Smith.
Northstars looking to come out and score yet again to keep this lead going. Vasquez back now after a play action, and he's going to be brought down. Ade McCullum in the backfield, untouched, brings down Vasquez for a sack to make it second and about, call it 19.
Yeah.
2nd and 18 for the Northstars.
Yeah, 2nd and 18.
Close enough.
Line of the Hornets.
I'll tell you, that's a huge play for Hamilton West because Nottingham had all the momentum. I mean, an onside kick, a touchdown, a fumble recovery. To come up with a play that big, put them 8 yards back, that's huge.
The only plus right now is that the clock's still running for Nottingham.
Right. because, I mean, Nottingham could apply the knockout punch if it scores here.
Roll out for Vasquez, and
Look at
he's
this.
brought down, not just yet, now he's brought down. McCullum, again, the main man in the backfield, but Chase Muni as well getting in there.
By number 9, Chase Muni.
McCullum, a menace to start this drive here.
Yeah, Muni finished it off, but McCollum did most of the work.
We're looking at,
That's a 10-yard loss.
so that's 3rd and 28 now for the North Stars. Looks like a little stoppage in play for. All right, that was a little confusing. Making a little switch at the center position.
Okay.
Kyle Smith comes in for Negron, who was under center. It was official timeout. And it looks like he might have just had something with his leg or something. Like, I don't know if it was he was bleeding or whatever, but he's over here getting wrapped up now, but they had to stop it. Everything appears to be situated. Clock now running under 8 minutes to go here in the third. As tried a quick little drop punt there.
Yeah, quick kick. Not a bad idea.
And another flag. But the false start here now.
False start on the North Stars.
Maybe we see that again, or perhaps we actually get a quick little play here, see if we can get some chunks.
I don't know. That certainly ruined the element of surprise.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. As I say that, that looks like John Chatham heading back there, just in case. This is a lot of threes on the board, 3rd and 33 in the third quarter.
Yeah. It's like the back of a Rolling Rock bottle. The 3-3.
And we got another stoppage here. Timeout North Stars.
Timeout North Stars.
We will get this third down playoff eventually.
Eventually.
Couple air graves we have here. Our seniors.
We're happy to welcome our newest sponsor, WBCB Sports Radio, and that is Rossi's Bar and Grill, located on Whitehorse Mercerville Road in Hamilton. This legendary Mercer County eatery first opened its doors in 1933 in Trenton and is still going strong in Hamilton. Rossi's offers a wide variety of great food and is famous throughout the region for their huge, delicious burgers. In addition to providing a great happy hour, Rossi's offers specials such as half-price wine by the bottle on Tuesdays. Hump Day is when Wing Wednesdays take flight and kids' meals are only $2.99. Thursdays feature live music and half-price nachos, and Fridays Rossi's offers half-price beer flights. For those who know a little bit about everything, test your knowledge Tuesdays on Live Trivia Night. Rossi's is also a great place for parties and catering. Check their website for details at rossisbarandgrill.com or call at 609-890-2004.
I think people come to see that.
No kick this time, but it is a high snap. Vasquez running for his life as he just throws that one away. Muni was giving him chase, no pun intended. Chase Muni chasing him down. Another fourth down here for the North Stars as the punt unit gets ready to send this back to the Hornets.
Down North Stars.
Well, at least he did a good job of recovering it and not having too big of a loss.
Yeah, as that was going down, that was genuinely best case scenario right there for Dante Vasquez.
Pick it up and throw it so you don't get a loss if they tackle you. Again, Hamilton being given good field position.
With the punt for the North Stars.
Walter's ready to send this one away. He does just that. That's a booming kick right there. Chatham trying to go back and get it, and that one rolls into the end zone there for a touchback. Almost one of the prettiest punts I've seen this high school season there from James Walters.
Hornets will start 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line come the Hornets.
I mean, I guess you got to give him a 60-yard punt on that.
There we go.
He does have the wind.
Yeah, he does. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt there and say that one was all leg.
First
Okay.
and 10 Hornets
There you
at the 20-yard line.
You don't see too many good punts these days in the high school realm, Fish. So when you see one, you gotta milk these things.
Okay,
man.
I got you. What a boot. That was a good kick.
It was, yeah.
It got help. Got a good bounce, too.
No doubt. Too good of a bounce.
No, not a bounce enough to keep it in there.
Vasquez up the middle to Boswell. He's
Boswell up the middle for
wrapped
the
up
Hornets.
immediately there. That's
3-yard
going to be
gain.
2nd and 7 after a quick gain of 3.
2nd and 7 Hornets.
You didn't see too much of Boswell on the last drive. I don't know if that was intentional or what, but I didn't
Well, the
remember
last
calling
drive
his
only
name.
lasted one play, and then they fumbled it away.
Yeah. Maybe he was a part of their game plan, but who knows?
Pretty long huddle.
Might get some play of the trick variety there if they're discussing it so long. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
2 in the backfield in this shotgun look. Vargas takes a snap. He's got a lot of pressure in front of him, and he goes down. Who else but
Yes.
Lewis Cassidy in the backfield, bringing Vargas down for a
by
sack.
Cassidy. Loss on the play.
Cassidy all over this game on both sides of the field, really showing his Iron Man colors here on Senior Day.
Absolutely.
3rd and 11 Hornets.
What doesn't he do?
He does everything at a very, very, very above, like, I don't even want to call it elite, but he does everything at such a high level and everything at such a masterful pace. There's no slowing him down. I don't even know if anybody can keep up with him. Not too many in the county that can.
I don't know how many sacks he has this year, but it's a lot.
Too many.
Sacks
He has
and,
too many.
And tackles. Too many for the other team.
Yeah.
Not enough for Nottingham.
Oh, no, not even close. And looks like we got another flag. This one was thrown all the way back at the 45-yard line.
Delay a game penalty on the Hornets. Push them back 5.
We're going to call that one a delay of game, make that a 3rd and 16 now for the Hornets.
3rd and 16 Hornets.
So that's 6 penalties for 50 yards for Hamilton. 12 penalties for 90 yards for the North Stars.
Vargas takes a snap. He drops back. He's looking deep. He's got a man deep, and it's almost intercepted there. Ted Mondesera was right there about to get the interception as well as Javed Porter, but they're unable to bring it in, which leads to a 4th down here for the Hornets. They're going to have to punt.
Well, I thought he had that one.
I thought he did too. They had 2 guys over there tracking that one down, trying to get it into their arms, but it just bounced right out.
McMillan and Ropley back to receive the punt.
Good
for the
defense there for the North Stars. If you're a North Stars fan, you would have wanted that to be an interception, but you're still happy with the 3 and out.
Yes. Yeah, and you're still going to get the ball in pretty good shape because he's kicking into the wind now.
Ropley and McMillan are the ones back to get this kick. John Chatham waiting for the snap. Snap's good. As that one dies in the air, just like the last one coming from this one.
Yep.
And another flag here. This one's going to be on the North Stars for sure. We had a little bit of discussion there, it looked like, from Mondesir, who I believe thinks the penalty is going to be on him. So that's going to push back Nottingham a little bit more. They're going to say a block in the back. So
Blocking it back, Tony, for the North Stars.
So we'll put them back another 5 yards here. 1st and 10.
And this game is officially slowed to a snail's pace now.
Yeah, it was going pretty quickly in the first half. You know, we had the penalties and everything that were stoppages in play, but nothing like this.
Nope.
Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. Vasquez under center in an I formation look. Arroyo at the bottom of your screen. Funk across in motion. This one to Faiflin. He's busting it to the outside, and he's got room. One man to beat, and he's shoved out by that man. Sam Faiflin turns the corner and turns on the Jets, getting the Northstars a first down and moving the chains even more.
Yeah, that's where Faiflin, we think of Faiflin.
Wait a minute.
Flag?
Yeah, flag. An illegal motion on the offense.
Well, that puts Nottingham at 100 yards.
Well,
Motion penalty on Northstars.
let's, Faiflin did have a really nice run there, but it does get sent back.
They've had about, between Cassidy's two and his and one or two others, they've had a lot of long gains called back today.
They absolutely have. Toss out to the left side. This is Cole Funk, taken out pretty quickly there by Cole Anderson. Cole on Cole crime. Taken out, but still able to get a couple of yards there to make it a 2nd and 13.
2nd and 15 Northstars at the Hornet 42.
Oh, pal. We got 150 yards and penalties in this game so far.
If only they could turn that into the rushing game, we could be talking about some positivities.
It's not fun to watch.
Vasquez takes it. Screen pass out to Arroyo right off his hands.
Incomplete, Vasquez.
Fabian Arroyo had some space to work with there, if able to bring that down, but unfortunately unable to, and that's now 3rd down here for the Northstars.
3rd and 14 Northstars.
Another 3rd down for the Northstars. As efficient as the offense has been, it's just they haven't really been able to capitalize on the efficiency due to the amount of flags that we've
Well,
seen.
yeah, that's why I would beg to differ and say it hasn't been efficient. It's had its moments, but it's killing itself. It's killing itself with penalties every time.
Shotgun set, Vasquez back to pass. He's going to take off up the middle here. No flags just yet. As Vasquez gets across the line of scrimmage here and shoved out of bounds.
I like that. You gotta, yeah. In this one, you gotta just wonder. You gotta let people know, hey, there's still no flags.
Yeah, because we were talking about that because we were about to give Faiflin his flowers for that run he had earlier in the drive, but I swear I saw the official just drop the flag, and they were just like, "Oh, wait a minute, I guess we gotta call something." Looks like they're going to keep the offense out there.
Yeah, we got about a 4th and 6 here, so
4th and 6.
I don't think you can punt it. I think a punt would just go in the end zone.
Yeah,
so you'd
probably.
only really net yourself about 14 yards on the punt.
4th and 6 from the 34-yard line. Vasquez drops back,
out.
And he's drilled. And the ball is popped out. Again, Ade McCollum in the backfield. Untouched, gets the sack, forces the fumble. Recovered by, I believe, Chase Muni.
Yeah, it was Muni.
Chase Muni with the recovery of
the Hornets able to make a statement and get this ball back. What a hit.
We never saw him coming. Never even saw him coming. He didn't know he was there until he plowed him down.
Vasquez is really feeling it over on the sideline, too. Hope that he ends up okay, because that was a lick.
Yes, it was.
If he held on to that ball, I would have been impressed. That was he had no choice but to fumble that ball.
Yeah, you're right. Because he was just clobbered. And like I said, he never saw him coming. I don't think he knew he was coming.
Absolute definition of a straight blindside hit.
Yeah, right.
Hornets with nothing but momentum starting this drive out near midfield. Quick little end around. This is to Mekhi Lott. As he gives a quick little stiff arm, tries to turn the corner, but he can't do that at all. Bro play wrapped him up and kept him right there.
Small game for the Hornets.
Maybe a gain of 1 or 2 for the Hornets, but not much at all.
Nope, nothing. Putting it right back at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen that end around a couple times from the Hornets today. Hasn't netted what they would exactly what they would have liked, but I'm surprised we haven't really seen.
Yeah, Lott had a good game, his first play of the game.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, in all reality, I'm more surprised we haven't seen any more like the little play-action bootlegs that they scored a touchdown on earlier. Like,
Right.
We've only seen that like once or twice. And you would think if you scored on it once, you're likely to score on it again or get good chunk yards out of it. Chatham across the middle here. Another bad handoff there. The snap is fumbled again. And it looks like Hamilton was able to hang on to it. Fortunate for the Hornets.
Fumbled by the Hornets.
Keep it exactly where it was still. Gain of nothing. 3rd and 10 for the Hornets.
3rd and 10 Hornets at the 40-yard line.
Actually, they lost 2 on that.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Looks like 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12, basically from the 40.
Hamilton's offense has been non-existent in this quarter.
Yeah, seriously.
First series, they lost 3 yards. Second series, they lost a yard and then a fumble.
Vasquez under center. Goes to his left, throws it up over the middle. It's a jump ball. That one's going to be intercepted. Reggie Broplay stuck his hands out there, and he's got room. He might be able to return this. Not able to get 6 out of it. Out to about the 32-yard line. Reggie Broplay. We do have a flag on the field here.
Reggie Broplay, but there's a penalty mark on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Personal foul, North Stars, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer on the North Stars. So it looks like that interception is wiped off the board. Unbelievable.
I didn't. Did you see anything? I didn't. I wasn't looking.
As soon as he let the ball go, I started tracking the ball.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too sure if he actually got lit up or not. Another great play from Nottingham, completely shut down by the penalty flag. What was a turnover and a great momentum shift to possibly get their offense out there to score 6 has turned into a first down on Nottingham's side of the field for the Hornets.
5-yard line.
I have never seen a team have this many big plays nullified by penalties.
Neither have I, Fish. Neither have I. Vasquez under center. Hand up right off the middle. Right up the middle, excuse me. This is Ade McCullum.
McCullum up the middle for the carry.
Big man who got the fumble for his defense last time we saw him, getting the handoff this time.
Tackled by Cassidy.
Why is the clock stopped?
I have no.
Oh, it was a penalty. So many flags, I can't see them anymore. I've just grown immune to them.
Honestly, at this point, yeah, I don't even like. At this point, I should just predict a flag every time. What's the over/under? Does anybody know the over/under for flags for this game today? If anybody put the line on that, I hope you bet the over.
If you bet the over, you'll win.
And maybe a timeout here now. Nope, the quarter's coming to an end here, so we're just going to let the clock run out here. As the third quarter comes to an end here, the score indicates all Nottingham. But this game realistically could go anyway as the score reads Nottingham 22, Hamilton West 6. We'll be right back here on the WBCD Sports Network with continued coverage of the fourth quarter.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse, Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Fourth quarter coverage. Nottingham holds the lead over Hamilton High West 22-6 at Jim Wilno Senior Field on the Nottingham campus for their senior day. Vasquez drops back to pass, and that one's going to be a flag. We knew that one from the start.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious.
That one wasn't even questionable there, as Chimera McMillan did run into the receiver there. Intended receiver was, I believe, John Chatham. And that's going to be a pass interference and an automatic first down
Pass interference by the North
for the
Stars.
Hornets.
Hornet first down. First and 10 Hornets at the
All
North Stars, 35.
it's a shame. Most of the yards that the Hornets have gotten on offense have been from defensive penalties from the North Stars.
On this series, absolutely.
It looked like
You might be right for the game, too.
most of them, anyway.
Well, they've gone from their 42 to Nottingham's 35.
Right.
And they've been the beneficiary of 30 yards in penalties.
Toss play out to McCollum, and he's going to get wrapped up in the backfield by every single defender just about, as he's brought down for a loss of at least 4.
Turns into a loss. Tackled by Valentino, the North Stars.
Who was that, McCullough?
Yes, Ade McCollum. Said his name a lot defensively because he's just been pretty much untouched getting into the backfield and laying the hits on these quarterbacks,
16
trying to get him some touches on the offensive side of things too.
North Stars 41.
They've lost yards on this drive. Like their plays from scrimmage, it's losses. And yet they've moved the ball. 9 and 8 is 17 yards because of these penalties.
That's so crazy to me. Wind is really starting to pick up here as papers and balloons are floating about all over the place. Another drop back here for Vargas. Vargas is rolling out to the right side here. He's got a lot of company. And that one's just tossed away there before any real damage could come of it. It's going to be 3rd and 16 now for the Hornets. Vargas was running for his life there, looking for a target of any sorts, but he just has to give it to the trainer over on the golf cart.
I'd gladly take it.
If they were in uniform, I'm sure that'd be a really welcome pass. Yet here we are at 3rd and 16. On 3rd and 16, they're looking for a Hornets 3-16 type play. Shout out Stone Cold Steve Austin. High formation look. Vargas drops back. He's got pressure again, and he just cooks that one. Throws it at the feet, and that one's going to be intentional grounding.
County marker on the play.
So make it 4th down, and they're going to lose some yards.
Yeah, they're waving it off.
Oh, never mind. Still 4th down here for the Hornets. 4th and 16 on the Nottingham side of the field. Looks like they're going to stay in 4-down territory here, keep the offense out there, see if they can get a quick 16-yard play and keep this drive going or get into the end zone.
Well, yeah, why not? I mean, you're down 16.
Might as well take a shot, right?
Yeah.
You're 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions from tying this game away, which sounds like a lot, but we've seen a lot of things this game already. Shotgun look, two running backs in the back. Vargas takes the snap, looks for the slant route. He's got it, and what a hit again. Fumbled and picked up by Chatham. Did he get enough for the first?
Vargas completion. Brandon Boswell for the reception.
A good throwing catch there.
Yes, it
From
was.
Vargas to Boswell. Boswell is then absolutely leveled by Chimera McMillan. Fumbled the ball, picked up by Chatham, and then Chatham ran the ball for the first down.
Yeah, that was heads-up play by Chatham for sure.
And speaking of Chatham, I believe he's now down on the field over there.
Seen a lot of guys down today.
I wonder if that's got anything to do with how chilly it could be outside, because I know this ground is probably a lot harder than it usually is, and taking the hits in cold weather anyway. Taking the hits in general hurt, but when it's colder outside, that contact just stings way more than usual.
Right.
They were able to get him off the field. He was walking under his own power. I think they're just going to give him a couple more looks. You know he wants to be out there on the field.
Well, it paid off going for it.
Yes.
Actually, that was a fortuitous fumble. Had he held on to it, he'd have been down, and Nottingham would be lining up. But the fumble and Chatham alertly grabbing it and running.
He's going to tell all his teammates that he did that on purpose.
Yeah, right. I lateraled it.
Vasquez keeping this unique drive going as he rolls out to the right and throws that one away as well.
Vargas incomplete.
That's a good way of putting it, a unique drive.
I don't know how else to describe it.
It's been fueled by penalties and fumbles.
Because no disrespect, this is the furthest thing from efficient, this drive. Because you even talked about it beforehand, their net yards as an offense was negative up until that recovered fumble.
Right.
And every other play they've had has just been straight penalties.
Yep, and a couple losses.
Hornets have tried to capitalize on these situations, but have ultimately just gotten nothing out of it. They're moving now ever so slightly here. Maybe they just got to fumble and recover it again, and they'll get 6 out of it.
Okay, coach. We'll go with that.
I'm sure it's not ideal, but
nothing about this game is ideal.
But whatever works at this point. Boswell trying to go up the middle there, immediately wrapped up there by Jackson Hughes. Untouched into the backfield and able to get the TFL.
With the tackle for the Northstars. Results in a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 now for the Hornets. They were able to convert on their last 3rd down opportunity. Let's see if it's the same type of fireworks here for this Hornets team. Still no sign of Chatham out here on this offense. I formation look. 10 yards to go for this first down. Vargas drops back. One-on-one coverage to the left side. And that one's going to be tipped away there
Vargas
by Ted Mondesir.
Muni.
Muni was the intended receiver there, going deep, trying to get to pay dirt there.
It almost looked like Muni turned into the defender there.
Yeah, it seemed
it was like he was trying to knock the ball away.
It's a good presence of mind from him right there, too, because sometimes they usually just try to go to catch the ball instead of making it a defensive type of play. We've seen that a couple times in the NFL, but not usually at this level.
Oh, here we go again on 4th down.
4th and 10 at the 25-yard line. Under 9 minutes to go for the Hornets. They got to convert here to keep this drive going. I formation look, 2 receivers out wide. That's Chatham back out there, and they try to get it over that side, but there's nothing they could do. The pressure got there immediately, and Vargas could not get it out to Chatham. Looked like there was going to be maybe a tip or a pick anyway, but regardless of that, that's a turnover on downs.
Jave Porter's all upset. He thought he had an interception there for Nottingham.
Jave Porter's thoughts he's had a couple interceptions today.
Yeah.
He feels like he's, I bet he feels like he's playing he is playing a really good game, but he's probably not feeling the greatest because I know he wants picks.
Yeah.
But he still had a really good game in the coverage side of things, though, so hats off to him. Looks like Martinez is back out there under quarterback. Vasquez on the sideline still. After the hit he took, I'm not too surprised. Handoff to Faiflin. Meets the Hamilton defender and then plows right through him.
Short gain.
Gain of about 3.
Tackled by Cole Manderson of the Hornets.
Manderson on the tackle there.
Nottingham would just love to grind some clock now. Just get 4 or 5 yards a pop. Not have a hold called.
That's the goal right now, Fish. I formation look. Valentino, Faithfulin in the back. This one is Valentino. He's still on his feet. He's still going. He's still going. Jamal Valentino is refusing to go down, and the Hornets are just giving him a big group hug. He's not going anywhere except forward.
Yeah, big group hug, but not happy to see him. Wow, what a run. His legs just kept churning and churning and churning.
Give the North Stars yet another first down here. They ripped off his hand warmer just trying to get him down there.
Is that whose warmer it was?
I'm going to assume so. I just saw somebody's hand warmer go
and
flying.
they just threw him something, so yeah, that might have been. What a run.
Jamal Valentino proving to be an irresistible force and an immovable object.
64 yards for Jamal in this game.
Little end around. This one goes to Cole Funk. Little play action there to Valentino. Funk steps out of bounds, but it looked like he had a lot of room to go there. Little end around again there for the North Stars.
Results in the North Star first.
It's going to be another first down there, moving the chains yet again. Exactly what you're looking for right now if you're the North Stars. The only bad thing is that he stepped out there and stopped the clock.
Yeah, you're not looking for that. You're looking for everybody to stay in bounds.
A lot of these plays have been busting it to like the outside, trying to turn a corner and then turn on the jets here. I would expect to, I don't want to say hope, but I would expect to see, like you were saying, more of a middle of the field type play to keep the ball in bounds and the clock churning.
Yeah, right.
Martinez handoff to Funk. Funk's busting it to the right side. He's got room, sheds one tackle, sheds another tackle. He's still going.
And I think he was fighting to stay in bounds then.
At that point, yeah, John Chatham able to bring him down there. Clock is still going. He does just that and does keep him in bounds. I think that's the first time a rush this drive has gone for less than 5 yards.
Yeah, it went for 4. Well, no, the first one by Faithfulin was 3.
Right. Now, I've said the word efficiency a lot this broadcast. This run game has been efficient this drive.
Yes, very much so.
They're doing everything they can to keep this clock going, and it's been working so far. Single back set, Faithfulin in the backfield. Toss play out to the left. Him and Chatham one-on-one, and he goes out of bounds.
Somebody's got to tell these guys, look, we don't need you to try to get around. Just stay in bounds. Let us huddle up longer. Let us have, take about 30, 40 more seconds off the clock.
Yeah, seriously. With the amount of penalties that they've had this game, I would assume that they'd want the clock to be their best friend. They want this thing going and going and going.
That's twice now they've gone out of bounds in the last 3 plays.
Lewis Cassidy under center now. He's going to take it to the left side here. We got another flag here. Trying to throw the stiff arm again is Cassidy. I'm going to go ahead and call this holding. It is just that on the North Stars, so we're going to back them up another 10 yards.
And the fans are not cheering for that. They're cheering for the cheerleaders.
Looked like a cheerleader might have faced a fear just then because she is holding her chest in a panic after getting down from that pyramid. So shout out to you.
Yeah, we'll go from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 11.
Martinez back under center here.
3rd and 11.
No special type of play here for the North Stars.
Even on that last play, Faithfulin was heading out of bounds.
Yes, he was.
These guys, I don't understand.
Up the middle goes Valentino this time. And this time they're actually able to bring him down.
5-yard gain.
Quick 5 there. Makes it a 4th and 6 now for the North Stars. But the clock is ticking. Coming up on 5 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter. A 22-6 lead for Nottingham. Looks like we're trying to have a little bit of a discussion here Probably just killing some clock.
Oh, yeah.
And looks like we are going to get a punt here from the North Stars. Now keep in mind this punt is going into the wind here.
Right.
So it might not be the best punt net yards wise. I just kind of hope he can get the ball past midfield. And he does just that. He sends a nice one.
Yeah.
This one bounces in front of a couple North Stars, falling on top of it and making it dead ball is Dylan Nordgren. As the Nottingham faithful still giving love to the cheerleaders. They're really, really loving downed punts here at Jim Milno Senior Field.
What's not to love about a down punt?
I'm going to let you answer that one because I really don't even have a quirky response to that, Fish.
Well, then you're no good to me.
Oh.
You're fired again.
Should I just leave now?
Yeah. Colin, fire him again, please.
Jeez. Tough life at the WBCB Sports Network.
Isn't it, though?
Vasquez gets the play. He's back under center, rallying the troops to, I don't want to call it a miraculous comeback, but an unlikely comeback nonetheless.
I think at this point it would be miraculous.
Shotgun set, 4 receivers, 3 at the top of the screen here. Vargas rolling out to the left and an immediate whistle. Anybody got that tape recording of me saying flag on the play? We're going to get a false start on the Hornets here. Push them back another 5. So that's going to be a 1st and 15 from the 21.
1st and 15 Hornets.
Well, that gives us 200 yards in penalties for this game by both teams.
So the Italian People's Bakery player of the game is the flag.
I mean, this is just intolerable to watch.
I've seen a lot of flags before. I've seen like sloppy football in like the games that we've done before, and on all levels there's sloppy football. But this is crazy. Especially on your senior day. You want to go out and have a flawless day on your senior day, but it's just been flag after flag after flag. Shotgun look, handoff right up the middle. That was to Daniel Figueroa there. He got maybe 1.
I don't think so. I think he lost.
Boswell with a carry for the Hornets.
No, you were right. It was Figueroa. Yeah, he lost a yard.
Good defense there from the Nottingham front lines to bust through and get that loss of 1 there. Vargas staying in the shotgun looks. Single man in the backfield. Still Figueroa. Brandon Boswell out wide. No sign of Brian Boswell on the field. Pressure coming in, and that one's going to be picked off. Jave Porter got the interception he's been looking for all day long.
Yep.
The senior defensive back gets the interception, gets Nottingham this ball back with under 4 minutes to go, and just about secures this victory for the North Stars.
Well, that's another turnover. Let's see how many. What do we got here?
There will be a presentation at the end of this game.
Good for Jave Porter. He was really feeling down on himself for not getting that pick a couple drives ago.
Well, no, that was what's his name? Oh yeah, you're right. It was Jave Porter. Wasn't that Brope with the interception?
Well, yeah,
number 3.
Brope got the interception, but Porter had a couple plays where he could have gotten the pick, especially on a couple drives beforehand.
Wait, who?
As Faiflin up the middle there, almost gets a first down there on the first play of the drive.
Oh, Porter who was number 2 was intercepted or 3?
Porter just now got the interception.
Okay,
yes.
all right, got it. Getting confused. Who carried the ball there?
That was Sam Faiflin. I believe that was 8 or 9 yards. I'm going to go ahead and say 8. We got a quick timeout, stoppage and play here. Don't forget, if you missed any of today's actions, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. On November 1st, the Mercer County 12th Man Touchdown Club will be honoring the unsung heroes. The players whose effort often go unnoticed but are the backbone of the program. That is November 1st. The TD Club will pay for 2 players to attend at Massimo's Restaurant, 1035 Washington Boulevard. Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. 2nd and 3 for the Northstars. Faithlin again on the handoff. He's met immediately in the backfield, but he's able to push forward and get a first down. Or not. Yes, it is a first down. There we go. I was waiting for the signal man to help me out here.
Timeout, Hornets.
Hornets are starting to waste some timeouts here. The Special Education Parent Advisory Group is meeting at Crockett Middle School Library on October 30th from 6 to 7 p.m. The topic will be understanding your student's IEP and will be presented by Dr. Christy Schutz-Vincelli. Nottingham High School is having a holiday market on November 18th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 1055 Cogner Road. There will be a local crafters, unique vendors, gifts, music, and more. And the District Community Relations Committee will be meeting from 5 to 6 p.m. on November 14th. Register online to attend. Questions can be sent to dcr@htsdnj.org.
You're the best.
Another set of downs here for the North Stars. Hamilton burned the timeout there to stop the clock. Sticking to this I formation look, Valentino and Funk in the backfield here. Handoff to Funk. He tries to bust it out to the left side. Cuts back up into the middle. He's still going. Met by a sea of Hornets there, able to bring him down before anything else.
Cole Funk with the carry
And
for the North
that's
Stars.
Nasir Ral-Dai on the tackle.
Somebody down.
It's Ade McCollum. He's heading to the sideline as we speak, it looks like.
He's had a heck of a game, that kid.
Yes, he has. He's been the backbone of this defense for the most
There
part.
will be a trophy presentation.
Did they
at
call
the end
another
of the game.
timeout?
I believe so.
Everybody, stick around.
Nope, there we go. Clock's still running. I guess they're just getting McCollum off the field. 2:50 left in the game here. Nottingham holding a 22-6 lead. Letting this clock run down as slowly or quickly as possible, if you would like to call it that. Taking their time to get to the line. Faithlin, Valentino in the backfield. Handoff to Faithlin. Stiff arm breaks off of one. He fumbled the ball. He's able to recover it immediately, thankfully for the North Stars. Not able to get anything out of that one, but this clock is still ticking away here. 2:15 to go.
I would think they would use Hamilton. If they use that one timeout, I think they would use another.
I don't know what they're waiting for.
Yeah.
Well, clock is still going here at this point in time.
It's a 9-yard loss.
Under 2 minutes now to go here.
So Valentino and Faithlin have been going back and forth as the leading rusher of the game today, and that loss puts Valentino back in front, 67 yards to 66.
Wonder if they had that coming into today's game, like, hey man, let's see who can have more.
I'm sure they always compete against the other team and against each other.
That friendly little back and forth competition. And here goes Valentino adding on to his impressive day. A spin move out of Jamal Valentino.
Up the middle for the North Stars.
Still showing us that he's more than just a Marshawn Lynch-esque back there with that spin move. Gets a good 4 yards there. And looks like we're going to get another timeout here from the Hornets.
Well, this isn't one that they'll put in the museum of beautifully aesthetic games, that's for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Fish. Now the scoreboard is showing that Nottingham has had like complete control of the game, really.
Well, they have, except for their own mistakes.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was pretty much going to get to there. It doesn't really tell the story here. Like that kind of looks like a lopsided score, but in the grand scheme of things, due to the penalties and due to the lack of movement, this game really could have gone any way.
Yeah, it could have been a lot bigger. Could have I mean, they could have blown them out a lot more. You're right.
Toss out to Lewis Cassidy here. He gives a big stiff arm there, and oh my goodness. Lewis Cassidy is met and drilled by Vincent Lacey there.
Turnover on downs.
What a boomstick there.
Yeah, Cassidy's just ran again. Now Cassidy knows how he feels when he hits people.
Yeah, seriously. He's like, wow, I don't like that.
Well, get ready to see some passes.
Going to see some Hail Marys here from the Hornets, presumably. Trying to show some signs of life here as they step back out here onto the field. New quarterback in the game as well here for the Hornets. That's Matt Brescia.
Hamilton has just 70 yards of total offense today.
Knocking back another couple. He stayed on his feet for a second there.
That's going to go back. Go down.
But let's mark it as another sack there. Give that one to Prince Agogo.
By number 54, Prince Agogo.
He's been a menace on this senior day as well. 40 seconds and counting left in this fourth quarter here. The Hornets looking to get something to get a little bit of positive yards here. It's been nothing short of negative for them this entire game. Brescia under center. Figueroa to his left. Cassidy tried to time the snap there, and they're going to get him. I think they're going to say he jumped offside.
Yeah.
A flag with 12 seconds left to go in this game.
Offside Northstars.
I don't think it would have been right if we didn't finish with a flag, Fish.
Yeah, you're right about that. Well, 2 seconds left. I think I'm on my way out of here.
You do that, Fish. Always a pleasure doing the games with you.
You too, guys.
And that's going to do it here at Jim Wilno Senior Field on Senior Day here for the Nottingham Northstars. Seems like the feelings are starting to hit now. Lewis Cassidy on the field. Last time suiting up for the North Stars at home in the regular season, getting ready to come home with a victory, 22-6 over the rival Hamilton West. Thank you again to my crew today. We do have a trophy presentation to go through for this backyard brawl, so stick with us here on the WBCB Sports Network. We'll be right back with you.
Hi, this is Hamilton Mayor Jeff Martin. This fall, I am running for re-election with Council members Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips to keep Hamilton moving forward. We want to continue to build on our progress in making Hamilton more affordable with 3 years in a row of no tax increase, of prioritizing police and fire to improve public safety, and continue our improvements at the Hamilton Animal Shelter. This fall, vote Jeff Martin for mayor and Pat Paparo and Nancy Phillips for town council. Paid for by Martin for Mayor, 3 Sitlick Road, Hamilton, New Jersey.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
22-6 is the final score here today as Nottingham puts a exclamation point on their season, walking away with a big win over their crosstown rival, Hamilton High West. Again, that final score, 22-6, Nottingham over West. Thank you to all our sponsors today: Team Toyota, All Cure Spines and Sports, Friends of Marty Flynn, Saul Funeral Homes, the Revere Restaurant, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Capital Health System, Jeff Martin for Mayor, the New Jersey Education Association, Rossi's Bar and Grill, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the 12th Man Touchdown Club, and the Hamilton Township Education Association. Thank you to my crew: Rich Fisher doing the color commentary, Brianne O'Neill producing the live stream, and Colin Summer capturing all those moments on camera. I've been Ryan Baxter saying so long from the WBCB Sports Network.